Distinguished audience, our respected chief guest, Honorable Prime Minister of the People's Republic of Bangladesh, Sheikh Hasina, just joined our program virtually from the Ganabhavan end. We are extremely honored to have our Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina amongst us as the chief guest of today's program, who has transformed the country into a digital Bangladesh by making information technology accessible to all, including the marginal people, through efficient, service-oriented and ICT-friendly services. With the benefits of digitalization, Bangladesh has now emerged as one of the world's fastest growing economy. Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina is leading the country with exemplary courage, determination and dedication for the betterment of common people. Digitalization, poverty reduction, curbing extremism, attaining self-sufficiency in food, empowering women, launching Bangabandhu satellite, developing transport infrastructure are only a few among her major successes. As a responsible and active member of the global community, Bangladesh is enjoying friendly relationship with other countries under the far-sighted leadership of Honorable Prime Minister. On this occasion, we'd like to convey our profound respect and gratitude to respected Chief Guest Honorable Prime Minister for the People's Republic of Bangladesh for her cordial presence. We are now seeking your kind permission to commence the program. Honorable Prime Minister.
Thank you, Honorable Prime Minister, for your kind permission. Respected audience, you all are aware that International Association of Police Academies, INTERPA, is a worldwide association for cooperation in police training among police academies or equivalent institutions. It was founded in Istanbul on July 2, 2011, with the participation of 22 countries. Today, INTERPA membership includes 76 member institutions from 59 countries. INTERPA is serving as a communication and collaboration platform for police training institutions to boost up the efficiency and effectiveness of police education and training on a global level. This year, its conference will focus on the theme, Digitalization of Policing, a time-befitting concern to ensure modernization of police service. Respected audience, along with dignified representatives of INTERPA member states, today we have among us Honorable Minister, Ministry of Home Affairs, Mr. Asaduzzaman Khan MP as the special guest, Mohammad Akhtar Hussain, Senior Secretary, Public Security Division, Ministry of Home Affairs as our special guest, and respected President of INTERPA, Professor Ilmaj Kholak, PhD, as the guest of honor. The inaugural ceremony will be chaired by respected Inspector General of Police Bangladesh, Dr. Benjir Ahmed, BPM Bar.
Distinguished presence, Police Staff College Bangladesh is the apex training and research institution of Bangladesh, mainly responsible for imparting quality training, offering academic degree, and conducting cutting-edge researches on police-related issues. The institution has successfully arranged several regional and international training programs and workshops, including a good number of Interpol training and 6 short courses for consecutive years. Hosting the 11th Annual Conference of INTERPA is a unique opportunity for the Police Staff College Bangladesh to extend its hand for further cooperation among INTERPA member states. May I now request our respected Rector, Police Staff College Bangladesh, Mr. Khandokar Gholam Farooq, BPM Bar, PPM, to deliver his welcome speech.
Honorable Chief Guest, Sheikh Hasina, Prime Minister, Government of the People's Republic of Bangladesh, Honorable Special Guest, Mr. Asaduzzaman Khan, Minister, Ministry of Home Affairs, Distinguished Special Guest, Mohammad Akhtar Hussain, Senior Secretary, Public Security Division, Ministry of Home Affairs, respected Chairperson, Dr. Benjir Ahmed, BPM Bar, Inspector General of Police, Bangladesh, distinguished guest of honor, Professor Dr. Ilmaj Kholak, Rector of Turkish National Police Academy and President of INTERPA. His Excellencies Ambassador and High Commissioners, participants of INTERPA, senior officials of Bangladesh Police, correspondents from electronic and print media, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and good morning to you all. To embark on, let me take the privilege to welcome you all for being present in this gracious occasion today and express my great pleasure to be able to hold this auspicious event. This is indeed a great get-together here, the 11th Annual INTERPA Conference, with a view to boosting up the efficiency and effectiveness of police training and education on a global level through cooperation in police training among police academies or equivalent institutions. Using the communication and collaboration platform of International Association of Police Academies, that is INTERPA. The theme for the conference, as we all know, is digitalization of policing. Before I commence, let us remember and pay homage to the father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, without whom it would never be possible to utter the name of independent sovereign Bangladesh. It is also to be noted that enforced by the clarion call of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, Bangladesh police raised the first armed resistance against the aggression of occupant army, and it sparked the flame of jail for the Liberation War of 1971. Unfortunately, Bangabandhu and his family members were brutally killed by the miscreants on the 15 August 1975. Our deepest respect goes to the Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, Bangamata Sheikh Fazilunisa Mujib, and the family members who are brutally killed by the some anti-state miscreants. Let us pay tribute to millions of martyrs who sacrificed their lives for the independence of our beloved motherland. Distinguished guests and participants, as we all know, in every year INTERPA organizes conference with a specific theme. Likewise, 11th Annual Conference is set with the digitalization of policing. Police Staff College Bangladesh is very proud to be able to host this mega event this time. Bangladesh Police have introduced different digital services to provide common people with hassle-free services. Especially, the police are taking quick steps, and after getting complaints or information about any crime from the IGP complaint cells or the helping number 999. Bangladesh Police are now providing various digital services including online police clearance, Bangladesh Police helpline apps, traffic prosecution system, Hello City app, city surveillance system, and so many others digitalization forms are used in Bangladesh Police. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of my speech, I would like to express our hope so that this conference become fruitful for every member who are present in this 11th INTERPA conference. We look forward to a better future where knowledge and application of digital technology and its sharing among us would strengthen police education, training, and ultimately ensure professional policing to serve our citizens better. I must refer our profound gratitude to the Honorable Prime Minister, Chief Guest of today's program, who has kindly consented to grace this occasion. We thank you, Honorable Prime Minister, for all the years of guidance and advice you have bestowed upon us. You are the one who truly molded us with your training-friendly attitude. I must recall your generosity that you established Police Staff College for senior police officers. It is our extreme privilege to work under your leadership. We hope to make you proud of our future endeavors as well. Further, I would like to extend my thanks to the INTERPA Secretariat. Special thanks to our Honorable Home Ministers and respected IGP sir and Senior Secretary, Public Security Division, Home Ministry for their enormous support and cooperation for making the event a great success. In conclusion, I would like to recall the contribution of all the stakeholders of INTERPA who have directly or indirectly supported us to organize this mega event within a short span of time. May the Almighty empower us with the ability to learn from one another, to be skilled and to be able to be professional and finally be a better human being. Thank you all for hearing me with patience. Joy Bangla, Joy Bangabandhu, may Bangladesh live forever.
Our sincere thanks to respected Rector, Police Staff College, Bangladesh. Distinguished audience, we are glad to have Professor Ilmash Kholak, PhD, President of INTERPA, as today's guest of honor, who has taken praiseworthy initiatives for maximizing the coordination among the member police training institutions through optimization of the existing resources and sharing of best practices. Under his prudent leadership, INTERPA is thriving to improve in its areas of diverse activities, including the prevention of different transnational crimes. May I now request Professor Ilmash Kholak, PhD, President of INTERPA, to deliver his speech.
Your Excellency Sheikh Hasina, Honorable Prime Minister, Government of People's Republic of Bangladesh, Asaduzaman Han, Honorable Minister of Home Affairs, distinguished members of the protocol, most respected representatives from INTERPA member countries, esteemed attendees, I am honored to welcome you all to the 11th Annual INTERPA Conference hosted by the Bangladesh Police Staff College. Addressing such a distinguished audience on the opening ceremony of this conference is a great pleasure of mine. Before start, let me express my special thanks to the Handar Golai Farooq, Rector of the Bangladesh Police Staff College, and his esteemed team who made this conference possible. Let me express my special gratitude in advance to the speakers. They will provide us an important opportunity by sharing their deep knowledge and experiences, which is important for us to keep up with the latest development on digitalization of policing. Today, as conference attendees, we have a total of 126 participants from 45 different countries and one international organization. Your contributions are essential in achieving the conference objectives, so thank you for being here with us as well. It should be noted that the INTERPA is a significant platform with 80 institutions from 63 different countries in the field of police education and training. It is this platform which paves the way for the members to provide solidarity and to benefit from the different approaches and best practices in the areas of security and police training. With more participation, we are getting to become an association where more ideas are generated. Although important developments are taking place all around the world and difficult times are confronting us, I believe that the gathering distinguished representatives of the police training institutions to exchange experiences on both practical and theoretical issues has a historical significance. Within the scope of INTERPA activities, one international conference, one general council meeting, one or two executive board meetings are held every year. To date, 10 international conferences, 10 General Assembly meetings, 21 executive board meetings, and 16 international trainings have been held. This year's successful General Council and Executive Board meetings agenda, we have covered a wide range of topics, such as evaluation of membership application for INTERPA. We have the 4 new members now. Election for presidency role, vice presidency role, role of the executive board membership, determination of host institution for the next year meetings, information about the course and seminar opportunities provided by the member institutions, progressing INTERPA services, and INTERPA strategy and working procedure. As is known, our world has gone digital, from internet browsing to social media access, online banking, and shopping. The public's expectations for the interactions with law enforcement are evolving. The general public now anticipates police forces to have sizable online presence with a degree of functionality and usability comparable to other services they use on a regular basis. Therefore, this year, we have decided to address the digitalization of policing at this conference. Within the scope of the conference, the 2-day program includes 3 sessions consisting of speakers with distinguished academics and professional backgrounds. With the first session, titled Social Media Analysis on Policing, the speakers will handle the subject by considering impact of social media on policing. We will be able to listen to presentation on a wide range of topics from social media analysis in policing to online social networks analysis, and from an area of digitalization in the police system to enhancing the non-English social media text and analytics for policing. The second session is titled Digitalization of Policing and Changing Threat Perceptions. The speakers will present their ideas on topics such as public security threats from cyber-enabled crimes, the impact of use of social networks on policing, and the use of digital technology in policing. Third and last session is titled Use of Digital Technology in Policing. The aim of this session is to contribute to strengthening of law enforcement mechanism through digital policing. As we all know, to be able to tenaciously pursue criminals, to protect the weak and lessen the crime wherever it occurs, policing must adjust to and respond to digital environment. Ladies and gentlemen, I firmly believe that at the end of this conference, we will produce evidence-based and applied strategies in relation to the digitalization of policing I would like to extend my gratitude to all who have exerted great efforts on the preparation of this conference. I know all of you so eager to get involved in this attention-grabbing subject forthwith. Before ending my words, I would like to thank you all for your interest, attention, and contribution in advance. I wish you to have a great and productive conference. Thank you for your participation.
Our heartfelt thanks to respected President INTERPA. Distinguished audience, we are delighted to have Mohammad Akhtar Hussain, Senior Secretary, Public Security Division, Ministry of Home Affairs, as our special guest. Bangladesh Police always receives his generous support in its endeavors to become a people-oriented organization. May I now request our special guest, Mohammad Akhtar Hussain, Senior Secretary, Public Security Division, Ministry of Home Affairs, to deliver his speech.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable Chief Guest, Her Excellency Sheikh Hasina, Honorable Prime Minister, Government of the People's Republic of Bangladesh, Honorable Special Guest, His Excellency Mr. Asaduzzaman Khan MP, Honorable Minister, Ministry of Home Affairs, Bangladesh, Honorable Chairman and Members of Parliamentary Standing Committee, Ministry of Home Affairs, Respected Chairperson Dr. Benazir Ahmed, BPM Bar, Inspector General of Police, Bangladesh. Guest of Honor, Professor Dr. Ilmas Polak, Rector of TNPA and President INTERPA, participants from different INTERPA member countries, distinguished guests, representatives from print and electronic media, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum, and a very good morning to you all. First of all, I would like to pay my deepest gratitude and homage to the greatest Bengali of all times, our father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, under whose undisputed visionary leadership we got our coveted independence. I would also like to recall and pay my deepest respect to all freedom fighters who participated and sacrificed their lives for our independence. I salute all the martyrs of Bangladesh Police who sacrificed their lives for our independence. Honorable Prime Minister, ladies and gentlemen, let me express my heartiest gratitude for inviting me to this important conference. I think events such as today contribute to fostering trust, and trust is an essential element of police cooperation, and these events help us also learn more about each other. We need much more international law enforcement cooperation as part of our border partnerships. Cooperation starts with bringing the right people together. And here today we have all the right people, as many of you are present in Dhaka, responsible for law enforcement training from our participants in partners in 40 countries. We are here from all over the world to build on one of the most important themes of our time, the digitalization of police. From browsing the internet to accessing social media, banking, and shopping online, it is fair to say our world has gone digital. Public expectation of how they interact with policing are changing. The public now expects us to have a significant online presence with a similar level of functionality and ease of use to other services they access daily. While many advances in technology have huge benefits on how people communicate and transact, digital or cyber crimes have increased significantly in recent years. In addition, the volume of digital evidence will only continue to increase. Policing must adapt and respond to the digital environment to ensure it can relentlessly pursue criminals, protect the vulnerable, and reduce crime wherever that occurs. Policing faces serious challenges as well as opportunities from the impact of technology and the globalization that it has enabled. Cybercrime, for example, now causes more economic damage, arguably, than all other forms of crime combined. Cross-border crime is also on the rise, and even for domestic crimes, there is often a demand for data and potential evidence held in other jurisdictions, sometimes by states, but often by international technology service providers. Bad actors are early adopters and can take an experimental approach to new technologies to see if they bring advantages. Terrorists can use internet technologies for reconnaissance and communications. Looking further into the future, technology may yet have been more disruptive effects on the nature of crime and the tools for combating it. For example, machine learning over large-scale data sets may make it easier for police forces to identify criminals. At the same time, traditional crime has not gone away. Gang crime continues to blight deprived areas. Traditional drug smuggling and sales remain profitable. Violent street crime, rape, crime against children, and murder still have a terrible impact on both individuals and communities. Communities resonating in the media. The public expects the police to respect privacy and to be sensitive to the customs and concerns of different communities. High standards of professionalism are more essential than ever. To cope with the fast evolving future, the police also will need to evolve rapidly. This will bring risks as well as opportunities. This conference offers a rare opportunity to look up from everyday preoccupations to try to identify some strategic markers for the future of police training in member countries. As the representative of the government of Bangladesh, I think this time is right for a conversation with the public about the possibilities for policing and what its future priorities should be. This would demand greater openness and candor from the police on which public expectations can be met and which cannot. Ladies and gentlemen, in this modern day, challenges of policing have been prevalent in several parts of the world. The solutions applied to one corner of the world might not be directly implemented in another part due to the local differences. Still, we can most definitely learn from each other to improve our existing crime-fighting strategies. I think this is what the INTERPA conference is looking for. Before conclude, I would like to express my heartfelt thanks and gratitude to our Honorable Prime Minister, Her Excellency Sheikh Hasina, for her kind presence. I would also like to express my gratitude to Honorable Minister, Ministry of Home Affairs, distinguished guests who are with us at today's program. I wish you the grand success of this conference. Thank you very much. Thank you all. Joy Bangla, Joy Bangabandhu, may Bangladesh live forever.
Thanks to respected Senior Secretary, Public Security Division, Ministry of Home Affairs. Respected delegates, we have amongst us Mr. Asaduzzaman Khan MP, Honorable Minister, Ministry of Home Affairs, a heroic freedom fighter, as our special guest. His kind presence and guidance has transformed Bangladesh Police into a service-oriented institution. He is continuously working to implement the vision of Honorable Prime Minister to ensure the security of common people. Now, I would like to request Honorable Minister, Ministry of Home Affairs, Mr. Asaduzzaman Khan MP, to deliver his note of inspiration.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable Chief Guest, Her Excellency Sheikh Hasina, Prime Minister, Government of Bangladesh. Distinguished Special Guest, Akhtar Hussain, Senior Secretary, Public Security Division, Honorable Member of Parliament, respected ambassadors, High Commissioner, respected Chairperson, Dr. Benazir Ahmed, BPM Bar, IGP Bangladesh, respected Rector, Police Staff College, Bangladesh, distinguished guest of honor, Professor Ilman Clark, Rector, TNPA, and President of INTERPA. Participants from INTERPA members, distinguished guests, ladies, gentlemen, senior official of Bangladesh Police, correspondent from electronic and print media, Assalamu alaikum and good morning to all. It gives me great pleasure to be among you in this auspicious INTERPA conference with the main theme of digitalization of policing here in Dhaka in Bangladesh. I am truly delighted to see many enthusiastic academicians, scholars, police professionals participating in this conference. So, thanks for being here with us. At the very onset of my speech, I pay my highest respect and homage to Father of Nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman and Begum Fazilullah Nessa, Nessa Mujib and the family members who were brutally killed on 15 August 1975. I also express my deepest gratitude and tributes to those 3 million martyrs who have sacrificed their lives for the independence of our country. I am sure you all know the Bangladesh police has also a glorious history. It has cast a glaring example of sacrifice in the Liberation War 1971. Since independence, it has proved to be trustworthy civil force on the soil. The members of Bangladesh police have shown professionalism. They have been working firmly in providing services to the people with the utmost devotion and commitment. INTERPA is strategically placed to provide wide range of services to help its members prevent and detect different types of crime, contemporary policing challenges. Further, as I have learned, INTERPA has been working also in the welfare, socio-economic development of different countries around the globe through professional policing. About cooperation and coordination, our hallmark, indeed our strength, is our collective efforts promoted and strengthened over more than 3 decades. We know that crime, like other things, has also been globalized. It is no more limited to the local boundary. So, tackling cyber crime, digital crime calls for digitalization and policing and enforcement response that can make use of advanced intelligence-led investigation, and of course the engagement of the whole criminal justice system. We know that intellectual exercise could be one of the important tools for enhancing professional knowledge and capacity of the management of an organization. Hence, without collaboration, we really cannot expect to have professional and qualified police officer. Distinguished guest, I am happy enough that Police Staff College has taken initiative to host this conference. Since its inception, 2000, PSC has been imparting different specialized and skill-based training to senior police officials and organizing many national and international events. Within a short time, the college has been able to attain international standards. I firmly believe that the PSC authority will give their sincere endeavor to bring pragmatic changes in respect of knowledge, skills, and attitude for better performance. Dear officers, we are to be determined enough to achieve our goals through our potentials. Hence, we need integrated approach to meet the expectation of people. Once again, you are all most welcome to stay here until it goes to end. I hope you will enjoy the rest of the programs. I wish at this opening ceremony, the conference objective will be fulfilled eventually. It will be an effective program to tailor a strong platform to stand on. Finally, I would like to give my sincere thanks and gratitude to our Honorable Prime Minister for her virtual presence and kind support. My special thanks for INTERPA President and for the invited guests. You have given your valuable time to join this program and it's truly laudable. I wish with these few words, I would like to conclude my speech here. Thank you all. Joy Bangla, Joy Bangabandhu, may Bangladesh live long. Thank you.
Our sincere thanks to Honorable Minister, Ministry of Home Affairs, for his note of encouragement. Distinguished audience, we feel fortunate that Bangladesh Police has remarkably been bringing paradigm shift in people-friendly policing under the leadership of respected Inspector General of Police, Bangladesh. As per his directives, many of the policing services are now offered online through different apps for adding pace to services provided by the police. He has modernized the data management system. As a consequence, people are now having the benefits of digitalization in a greater extent. Bangladesh Police is now providing online service to issue police clearance certificate. Also, people are availing cyber support for women and Bangladesh Police helpline service. They are receiving traffic accident information and lodging complaints to IGP through different online platforms. May I now request respected Inspector General of Police Bangladesh, Dr. Benazir Ahmed BPMBAR, to deliver his speech.
Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina and the chief guest of today's INTERPA conference, Honorable Minister for Home Affairs, we have with us the Chairman of Parliament Standing Committee, Chairman, respected special guest, the Senior Secretary of Ministry of Home Affairs. We have with us also the President of INTERPA, participants of INTERPA members, attendees, distinguished guests, officers of Bangladesh Police, the members of electronic and print media, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and good morning to all of you. It's my special privilege and honor to offer my heartfelt welcome to all of you here at the 11th Annual INTERPA Conference in Bangladesh. I would like to express my sincerest thanks and gratitude to INTERPA for selecting Bangladesh as the venue of its annual conference this year. Bangladesh Police feels profoundly honored for being the organizer of this mega event, which is totally, we believe, time-befitting in terms of global leap into the digital domain. Distinguished guests and participants, to begin with, let me take the opportunity to pay my highest tribute to the father of our nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, and his family who were brutally killed in 15th August 1975. I also express my deepest gratitude and compliments to the 3 million valiant freedom fighters who laid down their lives for the cause of Bangladesh. We all know that the world is changing at a faster pace than what was anticipated due to the development, innovation, adoption, and diffusion of technologies. The unfolding of the fourth industrial revolution, as well as the advancements in the field of digital infrastructure and technologies, internet access, artificial intelligence, etc., have been transforming and affecting human life and society across the world, both in progressive and aversive ways. Respected delegates, under the charismatic leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister, Sheikh Hasina, Bangladesh in 2009 launched a visionary program called Digital Bangladesh, with a strong focus on developing human resources, connecting citizens, taking services to people's doorstep, and ensuring increased productivity through adoption of digital technology in every sphere of national life. In line with the Digital Bangladesh initiatives launched by the Honorable Prime Minister, Bangladesh Police is now on the fast track of digital transformation in its policing activities and services. Bangladesh Police now takes pride in having different digital services for the people, and that includes wide range of areas. Respected guests, Bangladesh Police is ever committed to fight all forms of crime carried out on the digital platform, which is a quintessential component of the modern world. We have proved our capacity successfully curbing terrorism and other emerging threats in the cyber world. We are dedicatedly focused on undertaking practical initiatives with a view to rendering quality services to the citizens and ensuring sustainable peace and security for our national growth in coming days and beyond. Ladies and gentlemen, rapid advancement in the field of science and technology, economy and social life over the past few decades has changed the modus operandi of crime and criminals. They are no longer limited to the traditional modes, but look for newer avenues. They can potentially wreak havoc by having access to cyber assets in far-off countries and locations. So, we understand as a law enforcement practitioners that we need to go for predictive policing, and we need to have a good control over machine learning, augmented reality, and Internet of Things, and we need to handle the issues coming up from metaverse and application of artificial intelligence in law enforcement. These are the cutting-edge technology, and it is relevant for smart policing and intelligent investigation. So I understand that this conference will dedicate their sessions, different academic sessions, to find a reasonable way out and opportunities for future collaboration among the member countries. If we estimate the potential threats and risks posed by the digitalization of criminality, we will eventually end up disinvesting our capacity building and initiatives, allowing digital committed crime to be more prevalent. Law enforcement agencies in different countries of the world are also shifting their focus from physical to cyber world, which is still relatively a new phenomenon for many police organizations. In this connection, the understanding national and global challenges faced in cyberspace, analyzing its trend in social media, assessing the current status of the digitalization in policing, are very essential for law enforcing agencies to identify their shortcomings and plan capacity building schemes for the assuring proactive response. And therein lies the obligation and find a way forward in coming days. Particularly, the time has come for us to strengthen collaborative efforts among national and international agencies, stakeholders, for tackling all forms of cyber threats and challenges in the days to come. In this regard, enhancing the capacity of police personnel, digital development in the field of policing, sharing of experiences and best practices among police experts and academicians are time-demanding initiatives that world police leaders need to consider. Distinguished participants and dignitaries, Bangladesh Police is always committed to work hand in hand with its counterparts for combating the digital crime, cybercrime, which is now prevalent in many forms. As a global partner, we always attach the highest importance to building doctrines and develop training curricula to enhance professional knowledge for fighting crime on digital platform. I firmly believe this experience sharing INTERPA conference will be a landmark occasion in identifying our areas of focus and capacity enhancement. It will help the participating nations with knowledge to address the evolving challenges and make us more capable and committed to rise to the occasion. I would like to offer my heartfelt thanks and gratitude to the Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina for making us proud with her gracious presence this morning with us. I would also like to express my deep appreciation to the Honorable Prime Minister, distinguished guests, a special mention to our presidents, academicians, experts, colleagues and partners for their overwhelming supports in making this program effective and worthwhile. To end up, I wish this conference a grand success and very productive. And for the attendees from different member countries, friendly countries, I wish you a very pleasant stay in Dhaka. With these few words, I want to conclude. Thank you very much. Thank you for listening to me. Joy Bangla, Joy Bangabandhu, may Bangladesh live forever.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable speech. Inspired by Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's courageous vision, implemented by all agencies of the government and participated by the citizens, the phenomena of digital Bangladesh has become new development trajectory for Bangladesh and setting examples for the developing world. Respected audience, we are proud to mention that Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has prioritized technology-based digital governance, e-commerce, e-health, e-agriculture, e-education, etc., to make more and more services available at the doorsteps of the people with increased digitalization. Under her prudent leadership, Bangladesh has achieved an impressive track record of growth and development and aspires to achieve developed country status by the year 2041. Expressing our heartfelt appreciation, we are now humbly requesting the chief guest of today's program, Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, to deliver her speech.
Thank you very much. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Respected Chair of the session, participants from International Association of Police Academies, members, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and very good morning to you all. I am highly delighted to be with you today in this inaugural ceremony of the International Association of Police Academies INTERPA conference hosted by Police Staff College, Bangladesh. I would like to welcome all the distinguished guests on behalf of the people of Bangladesh, the government and myself. We are privileged to be the host of this conference and feel truly honored by your presence. I respectfully remember the greatest Bengali of all times, father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, under whose leadership we have achieved our great independence. I remember the four national leaders and pay deep respect to the language martyrs and 3 million martyrs of liberation war and to dishonor women, respectful salute to the freedom fighters. I remember all martyrs with sorrow and pain of 15th August 1975, including my father, the then President of Bangladesh, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, my mother, Begum Fazilatul Nisa Mujib, my three brothers, freedom fighter, martyr, Captain Sheikh Kamal, freedom fighter, martyred Lieutenant Sheikh Jamal, and my youngest brother, 10-year-old Sheikh Rasil. Two sisters-in-law, Sultana Kamal and Rozi Jamal, my uncle, freedom fighter, Sheikh Abu Nasir, cousin brother, freedom fighter, Sheikh Fazlullah Moni, and his pregnant wife, Arjumani, and my uncle, freedom fighter, Abdurrab Sanyabad, and other family members of my family, Brigadier Jamil, military secretary of my father, SP Siddiqur Rahman, police officer. I also remember the police personnel who fired the first bullet against the occupation forces on the fateful night of 25th March 1971 and embraced martyrdom in our war of liberation. Distinguished guests, the theme of the conference, Digitalization of Policing, is really time-befitting. Violent extremism and transnational organized crime pose an enormous threat to national and international security in this age of globalization, where boundaries matter little. In recent years, new development in technology and communications have enabled such crime networks to carry on their anti-human schemes with increased mobility. The destructive activities of the terrorists result in far-reaching destabilizing impact on the whole world. New challenges also being originated in the form of cybercrime, money laundering, counterfeiting of currency, terrorist financing, and other modern-day threats. Thus, policing around the world has become extremely challenging these days. In this present context, no single nation can address this on its own. To address all these menaces, there is no alternative to consolidating cooperation among the countries of the world. I believe that this annual conference of INTERPA, comprising professionals from member police training institutions across continents, will open up new avenue for cooperation in the arena of state-of-the-art training, capacity enhancement, and sharing the best practices. Digitalization of policing can be a great way forward to fighting terrorism, violent extremism, and other tech-based crimes. Here, let me proudly say that Bangladesh Police has proved its capacity and resilience in successfully combating terrorism and violent extremism. Institutionalizing a demand-driving and outcome-based platform to curb violent extremism and tech-based transnational crimes can ensure global peace and stability. We believe the collective will and joint efforts by INTERPA members can make a marked difference in the security landscape of the globe. Ladies and gentlemen, in keeping with the aspiration of our people, our government has achieved grand success in building a happy and prosperous country. We have earned desired progress in all social indices. Awami government has taken effective measures to increase the living standards of people and ensure overall development of the country. As a result, desired progress has been made in economy, agriculture, education, health, science, technology, power and energy, trade and businesses, social security and other areas. We are heading with great strides towards the other successful implementation of the SDGs. People at peripheral and marginal areas are also getting benefits of the ever-expanding information technology. We have taken every measure to transform the country into a digital Bangladesh by making information technology accessible to all, including the marginal people, through efficient, service-oriented and ICT-friendly services. We have already graduated into a developing country from a least developed one. We would like to assert proudly that Bangladesh has placed itself as a role model of development on the world map. We have been connected to the highway of development, keeping pace with globalization. This remarkable elevation stands testimony to our continuous success in every sector. Bangladesh Police also plays a significant role in the onward march of our progress and development. There have been substantive qualitative changes in police thanks to the developmental activities of our government. We will push forward this pace to development of police in days to come. Distinguished guests, I believe this conference will afford all the member countries an opportunity to reach a general consensus to explore an innovative, viable, prompt, and effective mode of communication and cooperation among INTERPA member countries. We also have that enhanced technology, expertise, intelligence sharing and coordination among law enforcement agencies of all these countries will go a long way in curbing violent extremism and transnational tech-based crimes around the globe. There are commonalities that bring us closer, and we must create a synergy in favor of enhanced cooperation for furthering global peace, stability, and development. I wish this conference a great success with fruitful outcome. I also wish you all a pleasant stay here in Bangladesh. With these words, I formally inaugurate the 11th Annual Conference of the International Association of Police Academies Conference. I thank you all. Khuda Hafiz. Jai Bangla, Jai Bangabandhu. May Bangladesh live forever.
For inaugurating the conference.
Our heartfelt thanks and profound gratitude to Honorable Prime Minister. We highly appreciate you for your precious time and sincere encouragement. Respected audience, we are at the end of our program. Now we are seeking kind permission of our Honorable Chief Guest, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, to conclude this inauguration ceremony.